mojas o no te mojas?
pendiente.
Man, papo en su
Gobierno muy inteligente.
yo.
Everything sounds pretty good. Think so?
Yeah.
You ready to go?
Yep.
All right. Countdown from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, my boy? Welcome to another episode of Siempre Pendientes, number 2.
Uh-huh.
It's unreal, but we're here, bro.
Yeah, I called my agent and I told him, hey, get me out of this fucking podcast, you know?
It feels weird to be up here, like I was telling the homie Andres earlier. Even though I've been on camera, I still get nervous. I still get the shakes. I still, I feel like there's so much to talk about, but then when I get up here, I kind of freeze up.
Yeah, well, I think that's kind of normal, you know?
Yeah.
It's episode 2, so.
It's like, yeah, and we've been going through this for a while now, and todavía me pongo medio nerviosón, you know?
Yeah, that's cool, though. You know?
Yeah.
You're just a regular human being.
Hey. But shout out to the homie Andres from Los Chaca, LA, man. Sponsored today's episode.
So this episode is sponsored by him?
This episode is sponsored by Los Chaca, LA. They got merch. You could go through their Instagram at Los Chaca, LA. They got that fire merch, bro, especially being home, grown in Boyle Heights.
That's why we got these hats right
That's why you got these hats right
here?
here.
Right, well, let's rock
Look,
them
check
then.
this out, Raza.
Let's check it out. Check it out.
Look at this. Look at this.
Ooh,
I don't know if the camera could get this right here in front. Get that right there. You know, I was telling Andres,
my God. Check on this camera.
look at
Damn.
boom, boom. You know, we gotta support each other, man. We're small businesses trying to grow together. You know, he's from Boyle Heights, another native who's trying to make it. You know,
Yeah.
that's what we were talking about earlier. We were chopping it up earlier.
Yeah.
Like that's what I want to come in here and be genuine and bring on people that for real trying to grow and not on no funny shit, you know. So I want to support every business I can. You know, raza, whether raza, black, Asian, white, you know, anything that I can help out with. That's what I want to do.
Hell yeah.
So thank you, my boy, for sponsoring today's video. You know, it's coming. Oh, actually, check this one out. So you guys probably seen this, you know, all over the gram. You know what I mean? So if you guys like this right here, get at the homie. Boom. Anti-Chaca from Boyle Heights, California.
Yeah,
Give it up to the homie.
We'll get him on the camera right now.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
We can, you know, plug his Instagram.
Yeah, for sure, bro. You want to
No.
come up and give some words or what?
All right. Let's get the homie over here, Andres, from Los Chacas, LA.
Give it up. Some neck fat right here. Shout out to the fucking the sweater, the sauna suit I ordered from Amazon. Putting in work, bro.
Yeah.
But I don't know if my watch be lying. I don't know. I don't know if my watch be lying to me, but I've been running over 2 miles in the last 2 weeks, twice a week. Running.
Oh, that's good.
So the first night I went running, according to my watch, I ran 3.25 miles. Go figure, dog.
I think that's just lying to you.
I even told my girl, hey, esta madre no sirve, la neta. But I've been trying to run. But for real, though, now that I'm running, with, like, I'm just going so much like at a slow pace, like maybe como un paso así, like maybe like this, bro. You know?
Yeah, kind of like
And-
power walking.
Yeah, you know, but I'm not getting myself tired, and I mean, probably I am.
Yeah.
So I've been running from my pad, you know, and then doing it every night, like around 9 at night. So I've been feeling a little better, a little healthier.
Yeah.
Now I could breathe a little more.
That's the whole point. Any exercise is good exercise.
Neta. I remember we used to, nos juntábamos ahí con mi mom, maybe like 12 of us, bro, y nos íbamos a jugar cascarita right there to Wabash Park. I miss those days, bro.
Yeah.
Badass maybe, yeah, like 12 of us, 6-on-6, to like
Which part?
Wabash Park.
Yeah.
Maybe
How
like
old were you?
around like 23, 21, around there. We would meet up at my mom's. Everybody, kids, everybody from the neighborhood would pull up, and we literally walk to Wabash and go play. Yeah, hasta que hubo una pinche balacera right there, but yeah, but you don't play soccer? Nah. Yeah, nunca jugaron cascarita right there, and like, well, yeah, hell yeah, you
Yo
did.
jugaba all the time.
Huh? Like, man, remember the laundry was the porteria?
Yeah.
Playing football in the fucking street. That's Boyle Heights, dog. Like, that's who I remember. That's why, like, I want to put this town on the map and continue putting it on the map. Because
But
how
now
you were saying, like,
now you don't see fucking kids playing in the streets anymore, you know?
nah, not at all. Like, I tell my kids, go out and play. Like, to them, it's foreign. Well, maybe because we live in apartments, but to them, it's foreign. Like, what do you mean, go out and play? So we got my daughter a scooter and took her outside. And, you know, she's barely, well, she's been knowing, but she rides the scooter now. My son lives being at the park,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I think it's a healthy thing, you know?
yeah. Because at first it was how we were talking about the whole COVID situation,
Yeah.
like all that shit. Everybody got stuck at home and shit, and they forgot about, like, even me. I wouldn't even go out and play and none of that, or not play, but like I would just be stuck at home on my bullshit.
Yeah.
COVID time.
Shit, I started pounding like a motherfucker.
I started sniffing. Hey, dog, that
Nah,
shit.
but a lot of people is going through a bunch of shit during COVID, you know? That we were not used to hanging around with our, you know? With
Yeah,
either our
that-
kids or our wife all day, you know?
that could work up some nerves on
Yeah.
both sides. But I mean, if you went through that, you can go through anything. Dog. COVID was pretty bad. How
Yeah,
we
it
were
was.
talking about that earlier too. Fucking like what? How were you trying to? How were you paying your bills when you were fucking during COVID?
Well, I was doing air conditioning at the time, and we were able, as long as there was work, I was able to go hit the freeways and stay past curfew.
Oh, that's true.
Remember they were at 6 o'clock was the curfew.
You were telling me that. I remember that, bro.
Yeah. And the thing it did slow down because people didn't know what COVID was, you know.
Fuck.
So they wouldn't. You wouldn't want a stranger just to walk into your house and check the air conditioning. So everybody just. I mean, it slowed down,
Yeah.
but then people kind of started getting used to it, and it was like during the summer when it really hit. You know, ACs are breaking down left and right.
Yeah.
So they had no choice.
It
I mean,
was
if you're
summertime.
gonna stay stuck at home because of COVID, you don't want to be in a hot ass house, you know.
Nah, fuck no.
So all of a sudden, you know, the phone starts ringing, and I started getting really busy, man.
That's good. That's fucking good. You know what? I think it went 50-50. I think a lot of people lost a lot of things in their life, family, money, whatever, and a lot of people like actually benefited from the fact. Like a lot of businesses actually, you know, a lot of people got into the business of doing face masks
Oh
during
yeah.
COVID. A lot of people got in the business of doing gloves. Like some people took advantage of the situation, and I feel like the weak. I mean, I was in the week too. You know, I think we fell off a little bit, or you know, you had to reset your mind. But I feel like it went 50-50. I don't know how you feel about that, but I feel like a lot of dudes, a lot of females, a lot of, you know, they succeeded, and they were ready for something like this. A lot of people out there, you know, they go to the gym and really have their mind fit and everything, and they were able to overcome this. And I feel like a lot of people that were already kind of hurting, like myself, you know, I was already hurting. So when COVID hit, that shit hit me even worse. And I had a fall off, you know, but you know, I think at the end of the day, as long as you still continue to fight, but I think it went 50-50, dog. And my fucking hats, I tip to the people that were able to, you know, go through with it, like if nothing happened.
Yeah, I got COVID like towards the end, like when everybody already had the shots and everything, you know.
Nah, sí, güey. Esa madre,
I mean,
like I was
pero I
telling,
only got a fucking headache. I had a cold. My body was hurting.
I was
shit,
telling
but
Andrew that I just felt hot inside and like really, really hot inside with like a
oh, you're
fever.
horny.
Yeah, and then my girl wasn't around. She had fucking, kick me out. Nah.
You're gonna talk about your problems, right?
No, it's just I've never really asked people like, how did you get through COVID, or how did you like whoa, because man, it was a struggle with like having to pay rent. Um, some people lost their jobs. A lot of companies were not doing well, and shit.
But I think a lot of companies found out. They started trimming the fat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, not everybody's an essential worker.
yeah,
Not everybody like. They don't need. They found out who they needed and who
también.
they,
And I mean, yeah, I mean,
So a lot of people lost their jobs.
yeah, and
I was self-employed, so I was.
me
like,
too.
fuck
I
it.
mean, we even though I was on my bullshit, like I was still able to like push, or I figured out a way to like make it work.
Yeah.
Figured out a way to sell carnitas during COVID, and it was a trip. But I mean, we adjusted.
You were smuggling meat or what?
Hey, fool, we got it somehow, dog. Don't even ask. Nah, pero
¿Cuánto por el kilo?
neta, íbamos allá a Texas y no, but shout out to everybody out there that made it through. Or if you lost someone, may they rest in peace. But it was an ugly time. But I learned a lot from COVID, that we can lose everything fucking in a second too. I mean, you could have a family member here, and then I don't know.
I don't know anybody. I hear people dying, but I don't know. Nobody close to me or nobody that I knew.
My
died
tío Chuyillo died from COVID.
Actually, no, I'm lying. Some fool that I used to work with in Soroyan, R.I.P. Adan, that fool le pegó. Pero I think people that were dying, they that shit attacked their lungs.
Yeah, la neta, something happened to me, güey. Eran las drogas. Yo digo que era.
Sí era las drogas, pero qué.
Well, half and half. Como me tomo el coffee, güey. Half and half. But I mean, yeah, that took a toll on my body. But I feel like that fucked up my lungs a little bit, or something. Something's wrong. Like I don't feel the same after I got fucking COVID.
Well, we age, fun.
También. That's another thing we were talking about earlier too. Age doesn't help, man.
And then you.
Talking. You know how I told you yesterday that I'm 37.
Yeah.
I'm 38, fool.
You lose track of that shit.
Hey, so my cousin yesterday, bro, he asked me, "Hey, wait, how old are you?" And I told him 37. I get home and my girl asked me, "How old are you?" I said 37. She's like, "No, you're not." I'm like, "What do you mean?" Do the math. I'm like, I'm 37. She's like, "You're 38. You're gonna be 39." Before it hit me, I was like, "Oh shit!"
You're gonna hit the 40s, huh?
Hey, dog. And you had just asked me earlier in the day, so when she was telling me, I was like, "No, mames, I told Chuchina I'm 37." She's like, "I'm 37." I'm like, "You're right." Fuck.
Damn.
So time flies. You gotta live it up, dog.
Live it up. Do drugs. Drink.
Tomen, droguense, tan morros. Nah, puro pedo.
Nah.
Do the opposite.
Do it responsibly,
Todo con medida, como me dijo mi dad. Shout out to my dad.
Y pésala primero después.
Y que no esté tapizada, compa, póngase pilas.
Now the trip is that now you have testing kits. When you buy drugs, you have to test them for
Like Pee Wee
fentanyl,
Herman. What does he say? 64? 65?
I don't know.
When they do on the movie Blow,
Oh.
when
he
does the he tested the coke and he's like 80.
I can't feel my face.
Do you mind if I try that? Yeah, he's like, oh my god. Nah, but
that's a good movie though.
it's a badass movie. Based on true events.
Yeah.
So that makes it even wicked, like more wicked. hey man, people gotta get it how they can. Nowadays, that's another thing that I learned for like COVID. Like we gotta get it how we can, any way we can. I mean, especially here in California, I think you gotta have at least even 3 to 4 hustles to like be able to make it, bro. Or how do you feel about that? Cause fuck, it's getting expensive.
Nah, but I think during COVID, I think the whole food thing kind of exploded. Food. Like everybody started selling puestos. I mean, you go down Cesar Chavez
Pre-COVID or during COVID?
during COVID because
Yeah,
people, what if you don't have a job?
yeah, and
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna sell something.
that's what made it even more wicked. I don't know, no había gente en las calles, güey.
No, but people were selling from their crib.
Yeah, a lot of spots have started.
Right?
Yeah,
Right.
I agree. Nah, I agree.
Right there on Fairmont. I know these.
In front of the laundry.
Yeah. I know these.
Hey, when I realized when I made it, when they started putting no Momo parkings A-frames on the laundromat, they started putting like A-frames on each parking spot, and y decía no Momos parking. That's when I was like, yeah, I got to these fools, because bro, one time the owner was walking back and I don't know if he was having a bad day or whatnot, but I know when that laundromat is busy and when it's not, bro. Sundays and Saturdays mornings never busy. So I was walking up to the guy, and I asked him, "Hey man, do you mind if?" Fuck no, get your own fucking business, fool. Yo me quedé así con mi hand extended, and I was like, "All right, motherfucker, watch." And that was a little before we started, había más caros and this and that, but ¿qué le costaba al señor? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hasta
O que
lo
te
vieron.
cobrara, you know?
Yeah, I even told him, bro, like, all right, I wasn't even trying to get him for free, but he gave me his back right away, and that was an example of people not helping each other. Like, I just no me quedé con coraje either. I was just like, all right, fool, watch. And then once I seen he put the A-frames, I was like, all right, this fool got it that we're trying to do, because he was like, man, get your own business spot, and I was like, all right, bro, motivation right here.
Yeah.
Cause the Fairmount spot, sí está lleno, way, and I understand neighbors too,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it is what it is.
Fuck the neighbors.
So
huh?
what's up?
Fuck the neighbors. Hey, what do you think about? Did you feel the earthquake, fool, or not?
Well, you told me there was another one.
There was another one today.
Nah.
Yeah, 3.6 today.
Where?
Malibu, same spot. The 3 of them have been in Malibu.
Hey, Malibu, pónganse pilas,
Ah.
no se los va a llevar la verga.
Va para abajo like palos verdes. You
Serio.
know?
No, but I didn't feel it.
Nah.
Nah.
You're built for tough or what?
I think the apartments where I stay son tienen shocks.
Tienen shocks.
Nah, bro, I'm blessed to be where I'm at right now with the
Yeah.
family.
Happy right now? You're sober or what?
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I wake up, get my coffee, carry my daughter, change diapers, chill. Especially on her days off, like today. My girl took my daughter to school, and then she took her pops to the doctor. I woke up like at 10 with my son and my daughter, next to me.
Yeah.
Took that fool to cut his hair right there with the homie David. Shout out to homie to Elite Barbershop. And Lloyd. So shout out to my boy Lloyd and David, bro. Solid people. But yeah, I love these mornings right now. I feel good. I look forward to the days that we open. So it's I feel good, dog. I feel good. How do you feel?
Shit. I feel good, man. I fucking hate waking up feeling like todo hinchado del alcohol and shit like that.
Yeah.
Fucking with the wanting to throw up, fucking headache. I don't
Still
miss that
still
shit,
right
man.
now. Oh,
Fuck
okay,
that,
okay.
you know?
Yeah, fuck you.
I love waking up feeling like ready to go and shit. you know?
Yeah, bro. Yesterday, because I didn't see the text from you that said George was there till like maybe 15 minutes later because my little girl had my phone. Yeah, I told my girl, I gotta bounce. Got my shit, came over here. I know it was gonna be good.
Yeah.
Just to see that fool, healthy as fuck. And knowing from his struggles and to know that he's in a better
Did he text you
in a
or
better
not?
place. No,
No?
no.
Oh, my phone's over there. He texted me. He's all like, "Hey, man, I forgot to do a prayer with you guys.
That
I
fool,
wanted to do a prayer."
he
you
was
know?
excited, bro, and I
And
could
then-
feel the excitement.
And then he's all like, and then he texted the prayer about the restaurant. He's
That's
like,
right.
Hopefully the restaurant
That-
keeps, you
Bro,
know.
he's always been that person, bro. Like to
And just for the audience, we're talking about my brother.
his
you know?
brother, yeah, Philly,
Philly.
Philly. But I've been knowing him
Like
at
the
George.
blood?
Yeah, Philly. So shout out to my boy Philly, man. Thank you for coming by. You know, yo desde que era morrito te miraba como un bigger brother. You know, so when I seen you yesterday, it felt like I was seeing my big brother.
Yeah. When was the last
Like-
time you seen him?
Damn, bro, more than 20 years. More than 20 years, and when I seen him yesterday, man, it felt like I feel like tearing out right now, cause it was emotional for me.
Yeah, that was he's very positive, you know.
I feel you get the vibes right away. You
Yeah.
get those vibes right away, and now that you're telling me he wanted to pray, then that's love.
Yeah, that was all. Hey, I forgot to do the prayer with you guys, but you know, just he's all like, he was telling me like, you look good, you know, since you stopped drinking, you're looking better and shit. And I'm gonna say a prayer for you, for Billy, for the restaurant, you know. And then he just texted the prayer.
Those are the people we need in our lives, dog.
Yeah, we could probably get him on here, you know. So
Yeah, he can
you know,
definitely. I know he
because
has a
he
story.
can preach the word a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that whatever religion the audience is, we're
W-
not picking one. Or
Yeah, no,
anything.
I think prayer.
I think it's just a regular prayer.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
think-
that people could listen to and
Yeah,
feel
prayers-
a little positivity, you know.
Yeah, prayers, to me, international. I don't think any way you pray, you know, it's the same thing to me.
Yeah, I mean, we're asking the higher, you know,
Whatever it is that you
whatever it is for
believe in.
If it's Jesus,
Yeah,
you know,
even for the devil, you pray.
I don't know about that, but
No, I'm just saying, like prayer is universal.
nah, yeah,
Like I don't think I'll have a issue with an Israeli or Palestinian. I mean, I know they have their issues between religion, but that's hardcore shit right there.
yeah, that's
Excuse my language, but Palestinians, you don't play with religion, and that's crazy.
yeah.
But back to George, bro. Nah, that was dope. He came through, and I was happy to see another big brother that I haven't seen in a while, and I can't wait to tell him my struggles. I know he wanted to, I was kind of trying to tell him like save it for the podcast, save it for.
yeah. Nah, that's we can talk though.
I know, and that's cool, dog. Those are the people that we want on, people that have something to say to the people, like a message, whether it's struggling from the bottom or being at the top, and what do you have to say? Like, I feel like people that are at the top should be explaining to the people in the bottom how to come up, but sometimes it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, a lot of people don't want to see you, succeed, or they want to see you succeed to a certain point, but not overpass what. They're
But
doing,
people like
you know?
George, bro, people like George, like those fools, they just want to see you good.
Yeah, it makes like he said, he
It
got
gives
us
him-
boost.
It makes him happy to see us good,
Yeah,
and that's his boost,
yeah.
And
'Cause
that's
that was recently. He's been tempted to pound and shit, you know. But like after yesterday, he's all like, "Yeah, you guys give me a reason why to stay sober," you know.
because he's again. I feel like it's that big brother mentality. Like
Yeah.
I know when I go over to my brother's house, bro, he looks at me with these eyes of like, all right, fool, you're at peace. And I hug my brother. I tell him I love you, motherfucker. No matter what. But me seeing my brother hug me like that, I know because when I was down bad, and we would bump heads, and it was just because of me,
Yeah.
But now that I see my brother and I go sober to his house, like he embraces me, like he always has. But when I was bad, I felt like I was being judged a little.
Yeah, but I think that's within, you know.
Yeah, within
Because
that's
we're fucking up. We think that people are when they look at you, they're like, "Oh, this motherfucker probably knows that
Yeah.
I'm on one," or he's
Yeah.
drunk.
So you right away you go negative,
And
you
so
know.
whatever they say or whatever, even if they give you some positive feedback,
Yeah.
we take it as personal shit because
Yeah.
because we're not doing good, you know.
Yeah, yeah, it's a battle inside that I was fighting at the time. But now I go to my brother's house, bro. He embraces me like I feel like I'm looking at my mother, you know, like
Yeah.
that love like of a mother, like unconditional, and that shit makes me feel good. You know that he trusts me, and you know, I pick up his daughters. They go to my house. They hang out with my daughter. I'll go take my daughter to his house. Like that shit feels good.
Yeah.
All that, but that's the kind of vibe that George gives me. You know, like me dio confianza. He gave me a boost of morale too, bro. And like we were talking about last time, like those are the people that actually I take, you know, their advice, because I know that if they went through it and then whatever they're telling me is real shit.
Yeah, that fool. He was like he was on a binge for like maybe 10, 12 days already, and then that fool wanted to go buy more beer that day. He was already fucked up. He went down the corner right there on Whittier and Saybrook.
Yeah.
So I'm already giving his address out. And that fool, he said he bought a beer, and then he knows the guys that kick it outside the store. So you know, they were smoking a cigarette, and that fool hit it. You know how a cigarette makes you spin when you're not really a smoker and shit, and that fool was faded already. And that fool just went fucking head first, boom. And I think he slashed his forehead or his chin?
eye.
His eye, right?
Yeah, yeah, right, the top of the socket.
Yeah, and that fool wouldn't stop bleeding because when you're fucking faded, you know, your blood is really thin, you know.
Yeah.
So that fool was bleeding out. So that fool went home, cleaned himself up, took himself to the hospital, and I think they had to put like 3 bags or 4 bags of fucking blood, fool.
Yeah, he did tell me, bro, que le pusieron. No, I think it was more like 6.
Yeah, that
6
fool,
blood
that fool
transfusions.
didn't fucking have any blood in his system.
Yeah, bro, and that's the awareness. Awareness. The awareness that we can bring into this program and podcast, where we can bring some awareness to people of, like, if you're down in the alcoholic avenue, you know, we got people here on the show that can guide you and can give you a positive feedback as to learn from it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, not to go that path. You want to talk about drugs? I myself have been in that situation. And right now, I'm still fighting as we speak. Like, you know, like, I always get the feeling of getting on one, especially, like, coming to work, because that was my connection, working and getting high. So every time I come to work, I feel like I'm fighting that shit, but it's been a beautiful struggle.